What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and we are here with another account tune-up for another one of our tier 3 subs on Twitch tonight, and that is Guri. So, Guri is on Android. He's on server 673 on Android. So, this server is definitely getting into the endgame PvP meta, and what we have here is a free-to-play early game account. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, you can always, what you have to do whenever you're in a situation like this, you have to remember you're not fighting for PvP, you're not fighting to go against the top players. There's plenty of people on servers like this that are around your power level, things like that. Try to not get down when you're facing all these teams of full E5 heroes, things like that. Try to just look and find people in your power level to compete against. That's how I always figure PvP is the best when it comes to these situations, especially being free to play. Everybody knows it's near impossible to keep up free to play compared to the whales out there. I know because I've whaled and I see what a lot of people free to play actually have in comparison. So yeah, don't get down, but we do need to talk about some things on this account to make sure you're not wasting your progress, so you can try to keep up at least a little bit with those whales out there. So overall, as far as the actual heroes go, pretty good, pretty solid. The one downside though is way too many projects going at the same time. Let's take a quick peek here. I want to look at resources first. 31 feathers. Looks like you got a decent amount of dust and gold. We got one hero copy in this chest right here. Got a decent amount of profit orbs though, so you're saving up for anniversary. You have already at least one loop of scrolls as well. Yeah, no elite copies there per se. We got a decent amount of dummies in the bag. That's really good. And I did notice you actually have a lot of bell rings too. Ooh. Bell rings are good. Besides that, no real noteworthy heroes, at least not on a team you want to do. I see you got some Cthulhu's, but if you're building a Horus out there, guys, don't build Cthulhu with him. It's counterproductive, not going to work great. Just don't do it. But you do have 2 Horus copies, so let's come over here and take a look and see what we're working with. So, you actually have the copies to get the E5 Horus. So this is where I'm going to scold you a little bit. What you need to do on especially situations like this is having a team that looks like this is weaker than having a team of 1 E5 hero and garbage. Simple as that. Why, you might ask, is because of Sealand. With teams like this, I don't imagine you even broke 10. Yep, you haven't broken 10 in any of the Sealands. And that's because you really need an E5 hero that can solo like a Horus, a Penny, a Cthulhu, a Delacium. They're all great at soloing up to about Sealand 15 pretty easily, most cases, as an E5 with a Phoenix pet. The reason why is because when you look at this, right now, you are only able to smash for 26 shards per smash a day. Even if you just look at level 9 versus 14, you're getting 2/3 of a 4-star more per smash. So 20 more shards per smash. And once you get over 10, you're getting an additional free smash a day as well. That's where all your progress comes from. Sealand is where all your progress comes from on your account. Every time on my account that we have a Sealand 20 done on, every time we have a monthly reset, I can essentially make like 3 9-star heroes like that easily. And that's not even really taking out that much from the bag as far as like 5-star hero copies. That's just purely 4-star shards. Because between that and doing your event raids, yeah, I mean, you should just be rolling around in those 4 stars, which would mean you would then be able to progress these heroes faster. Because, let's be honest, having an Ada at E1 and a Garuda at E1 means you could have already had an E5 Horus. Yeah, There's a lot of wasted food here. So first things first. I mean, you already have the Ada built. You already have the Garuda built. Don't bring them up any higher. I don't want to see Ada, Garuda, or Penny higher than their current level until you have that E5 Horus. You need to have that E5 Horus. The E5 Horus is going to get you to Sealand 17 or 18. I mean, you're still going to work on gear as well, because gear is one thing you always struggle with on accounts like this. It's not the best. Heal effect isn't the best, but it is doable for your current situation. This one's good, but energy, not so much. But honestly, it's the best one you got to go with, so that's not too bad. The stone's good, though. I would take that stone. Kiss a Ghost is optimal for Garuda, but if you can get an Echo of Death for free to play, something like that, is definitely usable. Honestly, what I'd be doing is taking this warrior gear and throwing it on the Horus as you level him up as well, because he will help out more. Heart Watcher's good. The Penny is kind of wasted. This is where I like to talk about building out great heroes like a Penny to 9-star, in my opinion, is one of the biggest mistakes like 95% of players make when they start the game. They build up 6 heroes that are great heroes all up to 9-star, and then they don't have heroes to feed off to the heroes when they have copies. Like in this situation, we can make Horus E5. You had the food for it technically, but you built the heroes you want to keep instead of the heroes that you want to feed off the Horus. So what you really need to do is just focus every 9-star you get from here on out to this Horus. You're not going to touch any other hero. The dark situation is a whole nother ball game. That Omnivore and Sleepless to 7-star is a huge ouch. Honestly, the only options you have for those is either let them rot there at 7 stars or bring them up to 9 stars and feed them off. Or build them to 10 stars and do a swap. But on an account like this, swapping a 10-star dark isn't going to take forever to build. Because then you're also neglecting heroes like Aspen that you want to build. So definitely talk to me in a Discord. We kind of have to come up with a game plan of what you want to do with Sleepless and Omnivore. I mean, it's a mistake I see a lot of new players make. They just start building way too many of them. Yeah, I mean, Light is looking good. Looks like you can build a Belrain as your next project. But bring that Belrain to 9-star and stop and hold her there. Just don't do anything else. The game plan needs to be building 10-star food in the 4 normal factions. It's going to take you a little while. It's going to take a bit. But that's what you have to do. Because Horus needs to be E5. No other projects. No other projects. Even if you get 2 9-stars and you can't build a 10-star, you need to save those 9 stars for when you can make something a 10-star. A lot of people have 9 stars just sitting around. They're like, I have all this food. Oh, you know what? I'll enable Garuda to E1. I'll enable Ada to E1. It doesn't help as much as being patient, saving those 9 stars to make 10-star heroes, and feeding off to your main hero, which honestly for you, it has to be Horus. Garuda, I know a lot of people love building Garuda as their first E5, but honestly, they fall behind because unless they spend, because Garuda does not do great in Sealand. She does not. Solo, she might get up to like 14, 15. That's about it. Horus will get you to 17 or 18. Penny can get you all the way up to 20. Delacium can get you to 20. Cthulhu can get you to 17 or 18. So there are much better options. So on an account like this, the best bet is invest in Horus. Horus. Get him up to level. You don't need anything else to support him, and you'll get really great Sealand progression. And then from there, you can start building those heroes. You can finally start having some fun, because as you get that E5 Horus, it's just going to mean you have more food every single month. When that monthly resets, you have more 4-star shards to turn into more 5-star heroes to build up to 9 stars and then bring up those Adas and Garudas up to the level you want them at. So hopefully this kind of helps you out and guides you in the right direction here. But this is a prime example, and I know you guys probably hear me say it too much. You're probably tired of hearing me say it, but I want to make sure new players say it. Do not build this many different top tier heroes at the same time. One at a time, get them to E5, then start on the next project. So hopefully you guys learned something from this. Guri, definitely hit me up on Discord if you need more help. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully you learned something. And I'll see you guys next time.